In the Monday, November 10, 2025, episode of The Young and the Restless, the drama takes a chilling and emotional turn as Audra Charles makes a shocking decision that forever changes the course of Genoa City's tangled web of lies, secrets, and revenge. What begins as another tense confrontation ends in tragedy, and the truth she has fought to bury for months finally pushes her to a point of no return. The episode opens with Audra sitting alone in her suite at the Genoa City Athletic Club, nervously pacing the floor as she replays every lie she has told recently. She knows Holden Ross has been sniffing around her past, digging into records, calling contacts from her days in London, and threatening to reveal something she's desperate to keep hidden. The tension is thick as Audra receives a message from Holden, telling her to meet him at the old warehouse near Chancellor Park. He claims he has proof that could destroy her career and her fragile hold on Tucker McCall's trust. When Audra arrives, the scene turns dark and intense. Holden is waiting with a smug expression, holding an envelope full of documents. He tells her he knows what really happened years ago in London, that she wasn't just a business manipulator but someone involved in a dangerous financial cover-up that led to a man's mysterious death. Holden taunts her, saying he's planning to go to the authorities unless she gives him something worth his silence, and he hints that Tucker might be his first call. Audra's composure begins to crack. She pleads, then threatens, then finally snaps as Holden keeps pushing. When he reaches for his phone to call someone, likely Tucker or Victor, she grabs a heavy object from the nearby table and strikes him in a panic. The blow sends him crashing to the floor. There's silence, then horror as Audra realizes what she's done. Holden isn't moving. The full weight of her action hits her in waves of fear and disbelief. The next part of the episode follows Audra's desperate attempts to cover her tracks. She drags Holden's body, wipes her fingerprints, and burns the documents he brought. But in her haste, she doesn't notice a hidden security camera nearby that captured everything. The scene closes with Audra standing over the fire, whispering to herself that no one can ever find out. Not Tucker, not Nate, not even Victor, because if they do, her entire empire collapses. Meanwhile, at Newman Enterprises, Victor Newman is once again reminding his family that loyalty is everything. Sharon and Nick discuss recent corporate chaos, and Victor gives them a subtle but stern warning that enemies often come from within. His words carry an eerie foreshadowing of Audra's deadly mistake. Across town, Tucker McCall senses something off when Audra doesn't return his calls. He's suspicious, remembering that Holden had contacted him earlier about setting up a meeting. Tucker begins connecting dots that lead back to the warehouse. His instincts tell him Audra's hiding something big, but he doesn't yet realize the magnitude of what she's done. The emotional tone shifts as Sally Spectra and Adam Newman share a quiet scene at Crimson Lights. Sally opens up about how she's tired of secrets ruining lives, unaware that across town, Audra's secret has just taken another life. Their talk about honesty and redemption feels like a mirror to the chaos unraveling elsewhere in Genoa City. Later, Chancellor receives an anonymous call about suspicious activity at the old warehouse. When he arrives, he finds faint traces of blood, some burnt papers, and a shoe print, the kind of designer shoe Audra wears. He doesn't name her yet, but the tension grows as he calls for a full investigation.